Toronto for 35 years. From Kennedy to Kipling. Kipling to Kennedy. Back and forth, making tens of thousands of trips. But this morning, the very last of the H4 subways made its final journey. How many people do you think those old H4s ferried back and forth?
Boy, so 35 years, millions and millions and millions of people.
Those millions remember the distinctive orange plastic bench seats.
Uncomfortable seats.
You didn't like the bench seats?
They were plasticky, kind of, and they weren't that comfy.
They blew hot air in the summer and cold air in the winter.
So you remember sweating and freezing on them.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. But that is now a part of Toronto's transit history. Say goodbye to the H4s and hello to their replacement. 35 years later, this is the future of transportation in Toronto. Unlike the old H4s, these new subways, called the Toronto Rockets, have air conditioning. There are 11 running on the rails right now, with about 60 more to come.
Bloor Danforth line will all have T1s. Young University Spadina line will all be Toronto Rocket trains, and that's because we're at capacity on the YUS.
The new rockets were launched in July. They have 10% more capacity, and riders seem to be enjoying them.
I like that it just stretches so you don't have to, go on a particular one, so you could just walk.
I hope people take care of this because these are beautiful trains.
You like these new ones?
Yes, I love them, yes.
As for the old H4s, a couple will be kept for maintenance workers. The rest will be sold for scrap. Sure, they were outdated and had no AC, and you would stick to those orange seats in the summer. But some are a little wistful now that they're gone for good.
The old ones were fun. They were fun.
A little bit nostalgic for them? A little. In 2014, we'll also start to see new streetcars replacing these older ones. The new models will be phased in. They'll be lower to the ground, fully accessible, and they'll have air conditioning. Cynthia Mulligan on Queen Street, City News.
Been another wild and wacky world of sports this week. Hugh Burrell with the lowdown on that when we come back.
Wake up and get started with breakfast television.
Coming up on the next breakfast television, Rose Reisman will be here in her Choose It or Lose It campaign, and she will tell us the best comfort foods to choose when you're dining out.
Also, we're going to look at the little-known world of chainsaw carving. Kind of interesting. Yeah.
Chainsaw carving. And Home Depot will be here to tell you how you can get the best basement rental look.
Wake up and get started with Toronto's #1 morning team, Breakfast Television, weekday mornings at 5:30 on City. If